Oh no, I already know that this is gonna be so bad. Alrighty folks, well, in true Lex fashion, I decided why not just whip out one of my other cameras and fix something that's absolutely not broken, and we'll just film on this camera instead of filming on the camera I normally film on. Hi. Hello, how are you? This is like super high definition, so normally I can just like look like a 50% a mess. Really do like minimal input into my appearance, and my other camera just kind of washes me out and makes me just like look fine. But you guys are really getting up close and personal with me today. Okay. But anyway, enough rambling. Hello, I am Lex. If you are new here, please subscribe to our channel and come hang out with us. I'm 20 weeks pregnant today, and I have a lot to share with you. Not so much symptoms, but more of things that have happened during this pregnancy leading up until today. If you are not following me on Instagram, I highly suggest you do, because in my stories right now, when this video goes live, I have posted a crotch shot of this baby. So if you would like to take a peek and put in your guesses as to whether it's a boy or a girl, you can go and do that over on Instagram. I actually this morning went for my anatomy scan. Usually it takes about like an hour, I would say, and she was done within 20 minutes. And she said that this baby was moving a bunch, but the baby just so happened to be like in like the perfect spots moving, and she was able to get like a bunch of the photos that she needed. So that was very quick. She didn't seem like anything was wrong. Here where I live, the radiology technician is the one who does all of the imaging, and then they send it to a radiologist. The radiologist looks at the stills, and then the radiologist like gives a diagnosis or a non-diagnosis, whatever, says that everything's good, and then we'll give that information over to your primary care doctor for your baby. So I won't know actually until tomorrow, so we're not even going to talk about the anatomy scan today in this video. We will talk about it at the 24-week update. Having said that, we did have another scan, a private one, a week and a half ago, and I will tell you all about that, and I'll show you some footage from that as well. Now, on to my symptoms. So, 16 weeks, I was experiencing lots of heartburn and fatigue. Woo, Nelly. Now the heartburn seems to come and go. Call me crazy, but I feel like when I'm consistently drinking the diet lemonade and water that I normally drink, I don't know if it's because I'm staying super hydrated or if the lemon is really helping with the heartburn, but it seems to be like almost non-existent when I keep up on keeping hydrated and drinking the lemonade. If you're confused about what lemonade I'm referring to, during Cooper and Willa's pregnancy, I was obsessed with carbonated beverages, so I drank a lot of flavored seltzer. This pregnancy, for some reason, I want nothing to do with carbonated beverages. So I've actually been drinking water with the Chick-fil-A diet lemonade. All it is fresh squeezed lemon, water, and Splenda. So what I end up doing is I go and get a coffee in the morning. I get a half decaf, half regular coffee. I will drink that. Then the rest of the day, I will reuse the cup and I will fill it with water to about like right here, and then I'll do the rest a splash of that lemonade. It's so refreshing, it's so tasty. If you're curious where you can get the Chick-fil-A diet lemonade, if you have Chick-fil-A's in your area, you can actually just go and show up at any Chick-fil-A and you can order, especially on the app, you can order a gallon size of it. For me, it's $12 for the lemonade. It's pretty pricey, and then they also do like the unsweetened brewed iced tea as well, and I think that's $6 for a gallon. So those are really good to get. 17 weeks rolls around and I am still really tired. I'm feeling more tired than pregnancy tired, almost like something's weird or something's going on tired. And I also have a lot of round ligament pain. I really wasn't expecting to have such intense round ligament pain when I've already experienced 2 other pregnancies and never had round ligament pain the way that I do with them. I don't know what it is. I know that I definitely, besides Cooper's pregnancy, I went into this pregnancy with a lot more ab strength than I did with Willa's pregnancy. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But I do know that I've been experiencing a lot of round ligament pain. This baby is technically growing a week ahead, according to the technician at the anatomy scan. She said that the baby is 13 ounces. I don't know. Still, I don't really think that would have anything to do with like the intensity of round ligament pain that I'm feeling. It's to the point where like if I sneeze and my body's like shifted a little bit, it really hurts. It's like really painful. So I experienced that a lot during the 17 weeks, and that's kind of continued throughout the weeks. So on to 18 weeks, I started to experience a lot of Braxton Hicks. Braxton Hicks are contractions that don't cause anything to happen. It's almost like your body's natural way of preparing for labor. They can be increased when you are dehydrated. There was a few times during week 18 that I did feel a little nauseous as well. I think we spent a lot of time outside during week 18, and I think that may have been the cause of it. I just wasn't drinking enough water, even though I was drinking so much. But I started to experience Braxton Hicks, and they did scare me a little bit. Now, when 18 weeks rolled around, I still had not felt this baby at all. Like, at all. And it was really starting to scare me. I also didn't like the idea that I would eventually be going into my anatomy scan alone, and if anything was wrong with the baby, that I would be finding out that information alone. That scared me so much. So Dan and I decided that we would book a private scan, and it was probably the best thing that we ever did. Dan and I were able to go on a date. We dropped the kids off at grandma's house, and we spent the morning seeing our baby together and sort of meeting the baby. It was really, really nice and just relaxing and comfortable. We were able to just focus on this child and really just take in the moment together. We got to see the heartbeat, we got to hear the heartbeat, we got to measure the heartbeat. We also got to measure the baby, we got an estimated due date, we were able to see the baby in 3D and 4D. It was really just a beautiful, wonderful experience. So 19 weeks rolls around, and I am sitting on the couch. I had just showered, I was relaxed, and it's funny because the baby just kicked me as I was saying that. So I'm sitting on the couch, I'm relaxed, and I have my feet propped up in sort of like a strange way where my legs are like up against my belly. All of a sudden, I feel a wiggle, and I'm like, what was that? Like, that's a weird gas bubble. And then I felt it again. And that has never happened. I had been feeling these weird movements for about like a week or so up until this point, but it never happened a second time where I could be like, oh my gosh, that is confirmation that like this is the baby. So all of a sudden, I don't know what it is. It was just out of nowhere. This baby started moving so aggressively, and I could feel the movements, the harsh kicks, like all of this movement in my belly, and I was just sitting there like a blub, a mess, because I was so emotional that I finally was able to feel this baby. I had been patiently, nervously waiting to feel him or her, and it just wasn't happening. And then I sat on that couch that night, and it was the most amazing experience. This baby started moving so much, and it was just one movement after the other, stronger and stronger and stronger, and it was just everything that I needed to just feel so calm and relaxed and comfortable knowing that this baby was okay. It was almost like it was the baby's way of just being like, hi mama, like I'm okay, I'm fine in here, I'm sleeping. So that's ended up happening around 19 weeks. That was a few days ago, and honestly I've been able to feel the baby ever since. Baby's always moving around. I always get like jabbed or poked or punched. But it's just been like a wonderful experience. Now it is time for me to show you my bump, and then we can head out. But oh my goodness, my bump, guys. If I didn't look pregnant before, boy, do I look pregnant now. Please keep in mind, I have 2 other babies. Even though this pregnancy is more like Willa's, I am carrying all like Cooper. This baby is just like all in the front of my belly and just like oomph. Please, please be kind with the comments. I like look how like most people look when they're like about to give birth. And it's my 4th pregnancy when I have 2 babies earthside. So, are you guys ready to see my bump?
It's been you all along, but I've been too caught up to see it, baby. We can have it all if I just could get myself together.